From the top girl group of the fourth generation, ITZY went to a group that's flying under the radar of fans and casual listeners with each comeback. And fans are wondering what's happening to them and what's causing their decline. When they made their debut with Dalla Dalla in 2019, a song that was unusual for JYP girl groups, they got the public's attention immediately. The strong choreography, the charming girl crush concept, and the member skills made the song an instant hit. It charted pretty highly on Korean charts. It was certified platinum by Korea Music Content Association. It also reached number 2 in the United States on Billboard's World Digital Song Sales chart, scoring one of the biggest Billboard debuts for a new K-pop act. The international stans were obsessed, and so were the Korean ones. They were labeled the monster rookies of 2019, and with good reason. They were fresh into the scene and were already dominating it. ITZY's success continued with their first comeback with the mini album It's Icy and the title track Icy. The hype for them didn't fade in the slightest, as they performed well in terms of digital sales, YouTube views, and physical album sales. Though the comeback was a repeated concept since ITZY had just debuted, and it was too soon for a change as they were still building a foundation. Wannabe also managed to get the love and praise of the public. However, by the time Not Shy came out, people wanted to see the girls try different styles. While their sound, the quirky stylings, and the lyrics that spoke about being confident and loving yourself had proved to be a successful formula for a hit, the public wanted something new from the group, especially since they had proven that they could do different things with their B-side tracks. Their success started taking a step backwards once they released Mafia in the Morning and Loco. While they did well on album sales, with both Guess Who and Crazy in Love being certified platinum by the Korea Music Content Association, they didn't chart very well on domestic digital music charts. Sneakers, on the other hand, surprisingly did very well in Korean charts, as Checkmate became their most pre-ordered and best-selling album. The title track rose slowly on the chart, but it ranked a lot higher than Not Shy and Loco. The song wasn't very well received internationally though, with the fans even going as far as to think that the teasers for the song were a prank and that the group would end up releasing a different song altogether. The nail in the coffin was the release of Cheshire. While the album did relatively well in sales, breaking the record of highest first week sales on Hanto, the song didn't chart all that well. The title track peaked at number 2 on Melon and reached 70 on Genie, 8 on Bugs, and 530 on Vibe. For a group that was leading the fourth generation at some point, these numbers show a severe decline in popularity. To point this out, a netizen made a post on Natepan titled, "Is JYP's girl group ITZY a flop group?" The original poster wrote that ITZY's comeback with Cheshire was disappointing, writing that the music video came out better than Sneakers and their skills aren't bad either, but the song totally flopped on the charts, and that they don't think they'll be able to win any awards at the year-end shows either. Other netizens agreed with the original statement, saying things like, "ITZY are just nice kids and don't have the star quality to attract people. Just look at Yuna. Her visuals alone are one top in fourth gen right now, but strangely, she doesn't attract much attention." But what's the real reason that ITZY isn't doing as well lately? People are blaming JYP Entertainment for mismanaging the group and setting them up for failure. Fans think that ITZY are suffering the same problem as Twice did, where they constantly release new music, but the members are overworked, the songs sound similar, and they don't have any chances to show their individual skills. JYP Entertainment also tried to capitalize on ITZY's success, but without any proper planning. They organized a US tour for the group not even a year into their career, while the group didn't have too many songs. Fans of the group have also talked about the way that fourth generation groups and other big companies are being promoted in comparison to the ITZY members. The other artists have delved into acting and MCing, going on variety shows constantly, having gigs as soloists, and also serve as radio DJs. So far in their career, ITZY have only promoted as a group, with Leah having a single OST in her discography despite her position as a main vocalist. With JYP failing to profit off the members' popularity as soloists and trying to highlight their skills outside of the group promotions, it's somewhat natural for the public to lose interest between comebacks. A netizen wrote, "ITZY not doing any solo schedules also plays a role. All the members are talented enough and capable of going solo, but they're the only group that hasn't done solo activities this year. This is more of a loss for the group than a gain." Some members also have a lot of fans who could get interested in group comebacks and ITZY as a whole if JYP tries to find a balance between giving them solo work and promoting them as a group too. Another reason why ITZY saw a decline in popularity, particularly in Korea, was because of Leah's scandal. They were doing pretty well before Leah was accused of school mistreatment in June 2021. The accusations were serious enough to have netizens asking for her departure from the group. Even though it was proven that Leah didn't do anything she was accused of, netizens had finally found a reason to hate on the group and the members, especially Leah. Despite being cleared of the accusations, she still gets called a harasser and the rumors still get brought up. Netizens and a part of the fandom also blamed her for Crazy in Love not doing as well as ITZY's previous comebacks. Just the fact that Leah joined the group for the comeback when she was still dealing with the accusations was pretty controversial for Korean fans who were heavily against it. The comments included things like, whether it's true or not, it would be better if they give an explanation before making a comeback. And JYP is crazy. I think they shouldn't let her promote until they know for sure if she mistreated her classmate or not. The Leah hate goes on until this day, but netizens think that her scandal really made the public ignore them and stop supporting them. Netizens also mentioned ITZY's skills, or the alleged lack thereof. ITZY have been praised for their performing skills ever since their debut, and a great example of that is their powerful 2021 MMA performance. However, the members have been heavily criticized for their vocal skills. Since ITZY made their debut with Dalla Dalla, Leah has received backlash for not having strong enough vocal skills and techniques for someone who's the main vocalist of the group. A netizen wrote, "Leah's skills are not main vocal level, plus the members' vocal colors sound the same and there's nothing special. I think that's the biggest problem." Fans have also theorized that ITZY were a test group. When JYP's latest girl group NMIXX debuted, netizens were simply amazed at the skills that the members have been showing. From vocals to dancing and performance, the NMIXX girls have left the public wanting more. Even though their debut song tanked in the charts, the members have shown time and time again that they could do well in any area if they're given music that's generally public friendly. This made netizens think that ITZY was only debuted as a test group before JYP debuted their quote-unquote real girl group. According to them, JYP was trying to see just how popular a group that was focused only on performing and dancing would get. ITZY did exceptionally well, as we all know, but this decline in popularity could be explained by JYP Entertainment paying less attention to them after focusing on NMIXX. As mentioned, the members barely have schedules outside of comebacks, and their concepts don't change much, which would be the case if they were a test group. This speculation is based on the fact that fans think JYP did the same thing with Miss A. The group debuted between the second generation and third generation, making the public think that Miss A existed as a test in the market so JYP would know what to do and what not to do for his upcoming group Twice to be successful. They might also want to see which ITZY member gets more popular so they can start pushing her more, just like they did with Suzy. The fact that ITZY are apparently only focused on dance and performance is going to be their downfall, according to some listeners of the group. It's also why ITZY is falling behind compared to their competitors. With so many groups debuting every day, each stronger than the other, it's hard for older groups to keep up unless they have limitless support from the general public. Groups like IVE, LE SSERAFIM, STAYC, and NewJeans have debuted later than ITZY and have been pulling amazing numbers and charting greatly. It's normal for more people to be interested in newer groups, so ITZY really needs to do something to stand out the test of time. Whether it's giving them more schedules individually or as a group, or changing their concept and sound altogether so they can appear fresh to the public, JYP really needs to do something to get the attention of listeners again, or things won't be looking too well for the group in the future. Share your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching. Bye!